Okay, what you obviously see here is the Heritage, but this time the blades are flipped over to the white side than the oak side. Um, as you can see, that is the oak side of the fan, but this is the side that will be facing down when this fan replaces the carriage house. Now you may be wondering why the blades are so small, and to answer your question is, since these blades are considered a 42 inch, I have not drilled the holes to hold these in place, but you know, the way it is obviously there's a slot here that screws into the blade arm, and if you obviously paid attention in science, you would know that because when it's spinning so fast, it forces the blades to straighten out. Doesn't matter what you do, it will always force the blades to straighten out. Unless they're very tightened down, they won't move at all. But in this case, I made sure they were snug but not insanely tight to where you would bend one of the blade arms if you actually smacked them. They're just snug, so if you actually hit the fan on accident, the blade would go out of balance. Maybe the blade arm might get a little bit damaged, but most of the damage will go to the blade, luckily. But yeah, pretty much. I don't have a light bulb for it, but you get the point. It works. And here's low speed. Sorry about the background noise. It is pushing a slight breeze up, which means that the way I pitch the blades is working. And now it's starting to make a bit of a bearing noise, however you say it. This would be medium speed if it had the 52-inch blades. Okay. Here's medium. Oh shit. Sorry. Now this would be high speed if it had the 52-inch blades. And as you can see, I have marked it with a piece of tape to show how fast it's going. I believe it's masking tape. As you can see, I did a pretty good job at obviously balancing the blade arms, and the pitch is pretty decent too. And like I said, this will obviously be replacing the carriage house. Believe it or not, the carriage house is actually moving backwards. It's actually pushing air upwards. And it is starting to move the carriage house backwards now. Alright, well, high speed is definitely going to make the carriage... Yeah, I'm getting a breeze. And here's high speed. This thing is insanely powerful. Original capacitor too. I mean, do you hear that wind noise? Holy shit, dude. As you can see, the tape on the blade is going pretty fast. I'm getting a pretty decent breeze. And it's actually forcing the air upwards, which is good. That means as soon as I get this fan installed, it should be pushing air down. And it is really moving the carriage house, which that's a good sign. Now, although the blade arms may be evened out, they're a little bit droopy, but I did the best I could. And if you want to see it running on the oak side, there is the oak side that's non-existent. But yeah, and here's off. Dude, that's how you know it's powerful, if that whirring noise slowly goes down. Now, if you're wondering about why I'm able to make videos longer, even though in my bio I said I couldn't hold my phone up for more than 3 to 4 minutes, is because when I'm facing my camera downwards, as I'm currently doing right now, it's not putting that much, well, technically it wouldn't be stress, but it's just I'm not using my arm that much. It's more in a resting position when I have my phone facing a little bit downwards, like as I just said earlier, as I'm doing right now. Now, when I'm doing this, it starts to take a toll on my arm, where it starts to hurt if I leave it up too long. But if I'm doing this, then my arm is in the slight kind of slight in the resting position, which is why I'm able to make longer videos like this than this. But yeah, this is the spin down also. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the 200 subscriber special, as I have recently hit 200 subscribers, and the 200 subscriber special you will see coming up this week possibly, but I can't confirm it's going to be this week. Probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, but this is the early subscriber special for you guys.